Despite Rocket League being a harmless game for all ages, the community hides disturbing tales within its deep history, and the first surrounds a man called Matar. Matar was a well-respected figure of the Rocket League community before 2019. His main job was acting as an admin in the Rocket League 6-man server, a community of over 75,000 members who play competitive threes. And his role as admin was to use his power to ensure a fair and safe space for the 6-man's community, which in 2019 would all come crumbling down.
Warning: please be careful in the Rocket League scene, especially if you are under 18.
Screenshots were leaked on Twitter from private Discord DMs, where Matar would allegedly engage in explicit conversations with an unnamed person, verified to be underage at the time.
Let me have a look. Did you ever measure it, by the way, lol? So what are you waiting for? Grab the ruler. Time to go over to Snap, I guess.
He would then end up getting the victim's Snapchat account and asked to see the victim's face, an embarrassing drunk photo, and explicit images. Now, you could be forgiven for thinking Matar was unaware of the victim's age, but more stories would begin to surface. After this was exposed, a Twitter user by the name of Llama would tell his story of an incident with Matar. Okay, so I was kidding around with Matar in 6-mans about a year ago. I was 16 at the time. He gave me a snap and we were talking about LAN. At the time, I thought he was kidding, but with what's just come out, I'm creeped out. He knew I was 16. In the leaked Snapchat messages, Matar had once again referenced receiving explicit images and also insinuated that he wanted to sit near Llama at an RLCS LAN. Some members of the community showed their disgust and disappointment in Matar, while others found some humour in the absurdity of this situation.
Not gonna lie, Matar was one of the people who I thought was chill and a genuinely good guy. Dunno why he'd do this, but we'll have to see.
As a result of this, Matar was banned from 6-mans and exiled from the Rocket League community, deleting all traces of his existence. That is, until an account named Arno resurfaced in 2021. It was discovered that Matar was still in the Rocket League community, playing in university tournaments under the alias Arno, the name he had previously used on Snapchat, and players in the community were outraged with Matar being allowed to play in the same community as them.
So we actually played KSC during one of our group stage games, and they had a pretty decent player at the time called Arno. It was only until after the game had finished that we realised that Arno was actually Matar, and this kind of made us pretty uncomfortable. Especially knowing his past and sort of things he's done in the community and how kind of sketchy he was.
So Ward spoke to an admin from University Rocketeers, who said that they would continue to let Matar play in the tournament, stating that we re-socialise and we forgive, before saying, "I think you're immature, might just be Matar's type." Yes, that is an admin saying that. An admin joking about a serious matter like this is definitely not the right move by him in a community that was very clearly upset. So players would threaten to boycott the tournaments, but Matar ended up leaving the community on his own accord. And whether he is still active in the community under a third name remains unknown. But surely he's running out of names at this point. But a man who is still active in the community is Frontal Panda, who has fallen victim to doxing and severe harassment over the past few years. Frontal Panda is a popular Rocket League content creator, amassing over 250,000 YouTube subscribers and 75,000 Twitch followers. In 2022, Frontal Panda was teamed with the top 100 1s and 2s player by the name of Floatin, who was managed by a man called SK. But at the end of 2022, it was leaked to Frontal Panda that Floatin and his manager SK were accounts selling, boosting, and scamming people in the following screenshots.
Hi. How much is this account?
100. Yo bro, so I forgot I don't have that account, but I could boost your account to SSL rewards. I won't ask for any more.
Can you give money back?
Wait, I still might be able to get that account for you.
Okay, thanks. Hello, when will you be able to have the account?
After these screenshots were leaked, Frontal Panda kicked both Floatin and SK from his team. SK would then threaten to make Panda's life a living hell, threatening to dox him and involve his girlfriend in the beef.
Brianna not gonna be happy.
Meanwhile, Floatin would slander Panda's name on TikTok, accusing him of scamming as a way to get back at him. And the story would end there, but it took a darker turn after I was leaked screenshots from a reliable source, which involved an anonymous Discord account and Panda's girlfriend.
Hi.
Hello?
You do not know who I am, do you?
No, I don't. Why should I?
That's good. I just want to let you know Alex has a girlfriend. You know Frontal Panda. Your boyfriend. I can tell you he doesn't care about you. He spread around your pictures. He is using you for views and interactions on his streams. I am sorry to tell you this, and it upsets me knowing I am his friend, but I needed you to be aware of what he is doing.
How do you know this? What brought you to this conclusion?
It is clear he thinks you are hot. He always says that stuff. How he loves your body. All of that. I would show you your pictures, but it was screen shared in a video call, and I left it as soon as he showed it. I did not want to look at you. He never loved you. He is using you. Do not forget that. He showed us your pictures. He betrayed your trust. It's disgusting that he calls me his friend.
Once again, there was extremely disturbing language and threats used in these DMs that I have decided not to show out of respect for the victim. During all of this, Panda took to Twitter to seek the help of Devin Connors, a lead Silence developer. And what happened after that, I don't actually know, he doesn't say. It is clear that whoever this was is a very twisted person. With absolutely no evidence to back up his claims, it is obvious that he's trying to inflict severe damage to Panda and his girlfriend's personal life. And knowing that there's people like this in the community should be unsettling for everyone. And the next community member is still present in the community following a big controversy in 2023. Gogo Rocket Girl is a female Rocket League streamer amassing 6,000 Twitch followers and over 3,000 Twitter followers. Her targeted demographic on Twitter is most likely predominantly young men based on the sexual nature of her tweets, following trends set by some of the biggest female streamers, which is fair enough if she wants the bag.
I'm still waiting on an SSL to impregnate me, just saying. To SSL daddy, swoop me up, impregnate me, and start a new RLCS roster.
And they definitely reached her target audience well. Come here then, I want to be in you, on my way. Does this guy know that his thirsty ass replies are public? Because of the cringeworthy nature of her tweets, she would often come under criticism from the Rocket League community. But it would get a lot worse in July 2023 after she was accused of grooming minors through these leaked Twitter messages.
Question: do you want the mean B-Day present?
Yeah, sure.
Or a nude? I'm just asking, because you emphasized turning 17. But for real, if not, just tell me. I don't care. If you do, tell me. I don't care either way, just FYI.
Yeah, I'll just take the present. And in another leaked Discord DM, similar behavior emerged.
Well, I was originally gonna offer a nude on the snap. Not trying to be weird or come on to you, but it's low-key fun to teach the youngins.
And finally, a reply under professional player Achronic's tweet reading,
read this when you're 18. Hot as fuck for real.
With renowned esports journalist Jake Lucky posting it to Twitter, Rocket Girl was forced to defend herself with this tweet.
There's a lot of false accusations, I don't know what to say. So I'm just going to ignore this and keep doing me, spreading good vibes. Stay beautiful. Oh, and I'll cool it with the jokes, by the way.
She also accused people of faking screenshots while failing to acknowledge the screenshots that were proven to be real. With little sense of remorse for her actions, a lot of people saw this as a terrible defense, and if they were jokes, they weren't really funny, and they're actually really fucking weird. This controversy seemed to be brushed under the rug by the majority of the Rocket League community, and to this day, she continues to stream and tweet to a relatively large audience. Oh, by the way, I have a Discord server and we're all lonely, so come and say hi. The link's in the description. Another Rocket League player with allegations of weird behavior towards young people is Gladiator, who is a popular Italian streamer and SSL player with over 180,000 followers on Twitch. In January 2023, the Twitter community started attacking Gladiator for a series of comments that he made in a ranked game regarding sexual relations with a 14-year-old.
I got told by some Italians that Gladiator is a pedo and he's confirmed it twice in ranked. I don't care if that's legal in Italy, this shit is fucked up lol. My GF isn't 2008, but I had sex with a 2008 for real. In Italy 14 it's okay.
Bro.
Nah, what?
Law says that's okay. Oh my god, she was a fan. She enjoyed my streams. How can I say no?
And he is correct that the Italian age of consent is 14, but the age of consent rises to 16 when one participant is in a position of authority or influence over the other person. And with Gladiator saying that she was a fan, she enjoyed my streams, it could be argued that he has influence over the 14-year-old in this instance. Twitter users would then go onto Gladiator's stream and clip statements by Gladiator to further incite outrage from the Rocket League community.
In the Philippines, age of consent is 12, so if you go there for a 12-year-old, you are not a pig.
Porsas, for me, no. I will have with a 14 years old girl that's I don't know how to say. She's really beautiful, gorgeous. I don't know how to say, and she seems like has 20. I don't care about the age. I literally don't care.
And after all of this, Lexa reached out to Gladiator to ask for a proper response on the statements that he made in this stream.
Bro, the law in Italy is simple. If you have sex with a 14-year-old girl, it's okay. Nobody looks at you badly. Nobody judges you in Italy. I know that your country is different. I respect that, but really this is cyberbullying. In Italy, that's not a bad thing. And I don't understand why you can't trust me or trust my Italian followers that say the same words. I'm so sorry if you or the community think that I'm a P. But I couldn't imagine in other countries it was so different. I'm really sorry. I don't know if you hate me and try to push me down for some reason. But listen. In Italy, it's normal. A lot of 20 to 25-year-olds had sex or are in relationships with 14, 15 or 16-year-olds. If you think that all Italians are P, that's your problem.
Personally, I think it's a bit weird, but as long as it's legal, there's nothing really anybody can do or say about it. Let me know what you guys think of this situation and any of the others in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe or you'll get a Snapchat message from Matar.